Time now for my next guest. She's the comedy actress who puts the quality in the street. Will you please welcome the one and only Katherine Kelly? Let me hear you. You look lovely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Not anything like Becky at all.
Thank goodness, eh?
You know, I'm a huge fan of Corrie. I'm going to have it
Yeah.
on my tombstone, really. Weatherfield was here or something. I mean, I get withdrawal symptoms if I don't say it at least twice a week.
It's like a comfort blanket,
I
isn't
love
it?
it.
When I first moved to London when I was 18, that was like my fix.
Yeah, Corrie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Absolutely.
Kevin's just gone under a car in the garage.
Yeah, we had it on in the makeup room.
Does he die?
I didn't even... Well, no, he was in work yesterday, so I think he's all right.
I know what's going to happen here. I know what's going to happen. He's going to go into hospital and be at death's door, and Sally's going to come round, and they're going to get together again.
Well, you said that and not me,
I know.
so...
See, I work these things out, mate. I lie in bed all night thinking that... Why are you leaving? Becky's one of my favourite characters. She plays this wonderful cat behind the bar, Becky. She's
I've seen it, yeah.
She's so tactile. Becky can't talk to anyone, can she?
No.
Though she hangs off them.
Yeah.
Or she'll be chewing something on the net on the tag on and I think, my
really
kind of girl.
addictive personality.
She is, very much so, yeah. Why are you leaving? Look, there's so much mileage left in her. I mean,
that's the hard thing, and to be honest, I only went into the show for 3 months, and I can't believe that I'm still there.
Because she was rotten when she first went in,
rotten
wasn't she?
to the core,
She was a thief, she was everything, she was a hodder.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm unrecognisable, really, from those
completely,
first
yeah,
clips.
she's transformed.
Yeah. And I kept thinking, you know, the time will come when it's right to go, and there will be a... You know, everyone has their wave, and there'll be a dip, and that'll be the point when I decide to leave. Anyway, I said to Simon Gregson, we were filming all the tram stuff last year, Simon, who plays Steve, and I said, you know, I'm just waiting for this dip, and he said, it won't come. Mine hasn't come for 20 years. If you're going to go, you're going to have to decide that it's time to go. But I'm still there till December. I'm filming till December, so I'm not off screen until January.
They're not killing that, surely, are they?
No, that was the one thing that I did say when I went to see the producer.
There's not going to be another tram crash, is there?
Not for another 50 years.
I mean, why do we like Becky? I mean, she looted in the shop in the middle of the tram crash. She's rotten. And yet you're really warm to this character.
She's like this hero, even though she does such bad things. It's like you can always see her
But there's reason, there's method in her madness. You know, she did that for Max, the kid.
Yeah.
You know? I'm a devoted I mean...
I started watching it in 1990 out of protest, actually, because I used to watch it and I used to like the McDonald brothers, Steve and Andy.
Yeah.
And I used to think, oh, you know, they're not very bright, but I quite enjoy watching it. And then... I did my GCSEs and I didn't do that well. And Steve McDonald is not the brightest character. He got better GCSEs than me. And I was genuinely furious and humiliated. And I thought, I'm not watching it anymore.
I'll make you feel a bit better, Matt. I think in real life he probably didn't.
Really?
I did. Remind him of this, Simon. There used to be a show called That's Show Business. It was on BBC years ago with Mike Smith, shot in Manchester. And it was his first job out of the street. And they plonked him next to, guess who? Lily Savage. And I remember him going, oh, my God. The spark. Hello, love, how are you? But he's a nice... Do you enjoy working with him?
Oh, it's a pleasure. Yeah,
you can see it on screen, it comes across.
Yeah, he's like the big brother that I never wanted.
Yeah.
He just teases me rotten all day long. That's all we ever do. And he, you know, I'm Yorkshire girl and he's Lancashire. And we talk nonsense. I couldn't really tell you what we particularly talk about. We make up songs. We just have such a laugh. And the thing is, even though it looks like it's just two of us, you know, in that little back room, you know, scene after scene, sig after sig back there.
You must vomit all the ciggies.
Well, they're not real.
Oh, aren't they?
No, I don't smoke. They're not real. You get them from health food shops.
Oh, herbal cigarettes.
Yeah,
I got thrown out of a pub for smoking one of them. They said I was smoking dope. I said, I'm not.
No, but they do smell
I said, it's rose leaves. They said, yeah, we've heard that before. House. I mean, they stink the streets out, don't they?
They're awful, honestly. But no, you would vomit if you smoke. Because obviously we do so many takes and scene after scene. And the worst was when I used to work in the cafe and it was always like, Becky's outside the cafe having a fag. And we would shoot all those scenes back to back and, you know, it would literally 56 later, I'm like, oh, it might be Honey Rose, but it's still not good for you.
What are you going to do when you leave, then? Have you got any plans?
Gosh, I don't know yet.
Would you fancy a musical? Because you've got a cracking voice. I heard you.
How do you know
Because I
that?
was at the charity up in Manchester at the Emmerdale for Gareth, yeah.
Oh,
and
yes,
you got up and sang.
My Little Fever
Yeah,
number.
yeah.
Do you know, I do love singing, and I think it's just in the genetics, really. My dad's Irish, and my mum and dad met through, they were club singers. They used to do the working men's clubs in Yorkshire. Yeah, I like all that, but acting is the thing that really makes me tick. But no, I like to give a bit of a...
I think we've got a tweet for you. Where's this tweet? He's holding up cards. I don't have an earpiece, you see. They have to hold cards up. Poor Alan there, he's up and down, up and down, up and down.
I once tweeted, how do you send a tweet? And people replied.
No.
Yeah. So stupid.
I don't know how to send a tweet.
Yeah, but if you're asking how do you send a tweet, you clearly know how to send it.
Yeah. Well, this one here is from Kaylee Val, and it's whoever... Kaylee Val. Hiya, Kaylee Val. Would you stay in Corrie if Paul O'Grady came to play your dad? Too young, Katherine, it's...
Big brother.
Big brother, yeah. I'm sorry you're going from Corrie, because she's a really cracking character.
I am
she really
too.
is.
I'm going to really miss it.
She might be back.
She might be back.
Katherine, it's lovely to see you. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you,
on
Paul.
the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's hear it.